Hey guys, so if you've seen some of my previous videos, you'll know that I now have somewhat of an affiliation with Fanimation. I've done plenty of work for their museum, and I consider myself a friend of the company, and therefore I decided I should start collecting Fanimations, and started with the Beckwith, then got the prototype Enigma, and now I'm proud to say I'm the owner of two Islanders. This one's complete. The canopy and mounting is down there, and then it has a brother or a sister. I'm not sure if they're male or female. I think women tend to like the wickery palm leafy designs better, so we'll see. Maybe they're female. I don't know. Somebody can tell me. I guess I could ask Fanimation, but this one has a sibling anyways that is identical in every way. They come with this genuine Fanimation wall control. We got the amp meter here. We're already on, so let's go to low. 0.23, we're right around. Now these with the decorative blades do not go extremely fast, so we should be getting a really nice classy low speed out of it. These are designed somewhat more for aesthetics than they are for air movement, although they do move some air. I'm actually feeling air from it already on low, but it's not a lot. It's just I kind of noticed that there was something making me cold that wasn't there before. Still at 0.23. So, whoa, dropped it. Let's go to medium. 0.48. We're already faster. Unfortunately, at some point in my car, the sets of blades got mixed up, so this may not be a balanced set. I thought I did a good job of keeping them separate, but when I went to unpack them, they were all together. So that may be why it's wobbling a little bit. And let's go to high. 0.69. Go underneath the fan. It's a gentle breeze. It's not extremely breezy the way some stack motor fans would be, but once again it's the palm leaf blades. It's about as fast on high as a normal fan would be on medium. I don't think we're going to get anything from it at a distance, but since I've been asked to do it in every video, I will. Yeah, I can't tell if there's anything going on here. I mean, there's heaters and there's the blender fans, and you know, maybe I'll test it again in the summertime when I can turn all that other stuff off and just have it completely dead air up here. But as soon as I turn the blender fans off, all the heat escapes through the roof. So I don't do that when it's below freezing outside for certain. Okay, well let's where's the control at? Let's turn the fan off. Let it spin down. It's funny because I was saying I just wanted to get a traditional Fanimation one with the wicker blades or the palm leaf blades or something like that, one of the styles that's more reminiscent of what Tom started with. And I was actually going to order a clearance wind point with the 3 palm leaf blades, and then I had the opportunity to get these, and I like these a lot better than I do the particular wind point that was on clearance. I actually think I like these better as 5-blade, but I've never actually seen one up close as 4, so and when we're done going through everything, we'll try it in a 4-blade, and I can give you my professional opinion. I actually like these wicker blades a lot better than the palm leaf blades, because I can't think of any house that I would have where the palm leaf blades would go. But these wicker blades would go perfect on like a porch where you have those type of chairs. So, okay, let's do it in reverse now. Where's the control? The wire isn't long enough for me to just keep the control in my lap, so I get it so you can see it clearly. Let's hit reverse and low. Is it doing it? 0.23. Took a little minute. Yeah, once my wife sees this, then she's going to want one of these in the living room. And I don't want one of these in the living room. I like them, they just don't go with our living room, so. But she, at one of her, I was going to say one of her houses, but the only house that she's actually owned as an adult, she had one of these in, I don't know if it was the living room or if it was like the family room or, you know, den or something like that, but she had, it wasn't a Fanimation, I don't think. I think it was the Hampton Bay knockoff version. But she liked it. So once she sees these, she's going to be excited, and I'm going to have to figure out where I can put one. Or maybe not. We'll see. Okay, let's do medium reverse. 0.48. Okay, and high, reverse. We'll jaws a little more in high reverse. Okay, let's turn it off. I'm going to prop the phone camera. Excuse me, I wish I brought my water up here. You know what? I suck, because if I prop the camera on the ladder, then I can't use the ladder to switch the blades. Oh well. What did I do for last video? I had a contingency plan last video. The camera must have been propped on something else. I don't know what I did. But, we'll figure it out. Let that spin down. Did I already complain that I forgot to bring my water up here? I don't remember if I did or not, but yeah, if not, I'll complain again. I'm looking at this. The switch housing must be thicker on the remote ones. I think I'm going to see if I can get some pull chain ones for these. I would prefer that muchly. See if I can flip this down without disturbing the camera, so I can have some place to set the blades while I'm working. Is it really still going? The room these came out of was beautiful. I wish they would have kept them, but they're replacing one of them with a light. The other one's just going to be a cap in the ceiling. So, I think that's silly, but I don't get to pick. And this way I end up with Islanders, so I'm not really complaining. There are a lot of Fanimations that I want. I was going to say next on my list is a Palmetto. Oh, no, Palisades, excuse me. I wouldn't have a place to put a Palmetto. Palisades is next on my list, but so is So is the Aviston, is that it? The one that's over the desk in the lobby, and then the Torta. And, man, I got a lot of Fanimation favorites now. I had 0 when I went there, and then it all started with the Air Shadow, which is, I think my wife actually likes the Beckwith more than she likes the Air Shadow, but she loves them both. And when your wife likes stuff, you start to like it, because that makes your life easier. And so that definitely didn't hurt. And then, of course, being there and hanging out at Fanimation and seeing how much care they put into their products, and, you know, just how much the company is great, that made a huge impact as well. Unfortunately, there's no real rhyme or reason to the way I'm swapping the blades around. I'm just trying to do it best I can from this angle. And these are very heavy blades, so it's not an ideal. If anyone cares, I have various songs from the new D'Angelo CD stuck in my head. Right now it's Really Love. Normally it's the Charade. Not sure if any of my fan audience knows D'Angelo. I know my music audience does. That one's a little off. Let me get the last screw. Okay, well that's as good as it's going to be, so hopefully that's good. The noise you just heard was the heater kicking on downstairs. I'm surprised it turned off. It almost never turns off in this weather. This one looks like this is sagging a little bit. I'm going to try to adjust the screws and see if that's, could just be my imagination. But, Flywheel could be a little warped too, but either way, we'll give it a shot here. Don't know if that made a difference. Okay, so that's it with 4 blades. How's the camera look there? I'm going to leave it there for a little bit. So, control on. I bet you when I turn it on, it's going to go straight to high reverse because that's where it was last time. Yep. So fan off, reverse, low. Okay, and it's trying to reverse, but it's going the wrong way. I'd have to say I probably do like these better as a 5-blade fan. And the reason why is because as a 4-blade fan, I feel like the motor housing needs to be bigger. I can't explain that, so if you don't get what I'm saying, then I'm sorry, I can't explain it, but yeah, as a 4-blade fan, I feel like the motor housing needs to be bigger. It's 0.22. Let's go up to medium. 0.47. And high, 0.69. Give it some time to get up to speed with those heavy blades. It's interesting, it doesn't seem like it goes a whole lot faster with 4 than it does with 5. I'm assuming they have the motor engineered for the weight of the blades, so it's designed to go at a slower speed. It's also indicative of the fact that it's drawing 0.69 instead of closer to 1 amp, which is what a K55 Casablanca or the like would draw. It's actually less air underneath it with 4 than it is with 5, so again, I think the motor is just designed to do. But interesting, I'm noticing as I step out from the fan, I feel a lot more airflow, like directly under, a little bit, right here. I don't know if you can see me, quite a bit, and as I step away from it. Okay, well, let's fan off, and I'll hit reverse. I guess I could have just gone through the reverse speeds first. While it's spinning down, I'm going to go get my water. Okay, let's do low reverse. We're at 0.23 again, in case anybody's wondering. Medium reverse, 0.47, 0.48. And let's do high reverse. We're at 0.70, occasionally dripping down to 0.69, most of the time at 0.70. Nope, now it's nope, it can't make up its mind. Okay. Let that spin down in reverse. And I got one other thing I'm going to show you. Excuse me. I guess I can only do the cold up here so much, and then it starts to get to me. So if I get sick, it's you guys' fault. It really seems like it spins down a lot longer on reverse. Is that my imagination? Somebody who's paying attention to the clock, let me know. I'm not even looking at the screen, obviously, so I have no idea if there's any accuracy to that or not. It is taking its sweet time, I'll tell you that. I would expect the bearings to be good. These are good motors, and it's a fairly new fan. Okay, so what I got next is I got a special request from fan collector Will Howell in the Chicago area, who has requested that I hang this Islander with a set of Casablanca blades and brackets that I picked up. They're stencil blades with pewter pretzel brackets. And unfortunately I don't have the motor that would have went to them. That would be awesome. Have an all pewter Casablanca. But this is his request here. I'll admit it's a curious request because pewter does not go with the antique brass on here. I don't know why he specifically requested the pewter ones instead of some antique brass ones. But either way, it's easy enough to try, and I'm more than happy to do requests when they aren't too much trouble, and this is not. So this is for you, Will. Okay, just dropped the screw, but I saw it right away. Okay, that's going to be a little tricky there because that screw is not quite the right size. The other one went in with no problem, so I don't know why this one wouldn't. I'm talking funny because I have a screw in my mouth. When I'm putting a bracket on, and I typically put the screw in my mouth, which is not a good idea, kids. Not healthy. Don't try this at home. Do as I say, not as I do. You never know what kind of germs and things could be on the screws. So this is the Will Howell Edition Islander. I did not even bother to clean and polish these blades before I tried this. I didn't think about it. I didn't even think about doing this until after the camera was already rolling. If I had, I would have polished the blades and cleaned them up a little bit. But as it stands, this is what you get. So I have to stand back and take a look at this, but just from looking at it up close, it looks very weird to me. I think it might be better if everything was all the same finish. Then it might look maybe a little bit like an Americana or Bourbon Street. You know, it's funny, I just made the connection that the Casablanca version is the New Orleans and the Fanimation version is the Bourbon Street. I see you, Tom. I see what you're up to there. So I'm going to turn the control on, and the fan's probably going to just take off. And I think one of those blades is a little warped. So, control on. Hit fan off right away before it has a chance to do anything. Then I'm going to hit low. 0.22. Based on what we saw with the difference in the 4 and 5 blades, I'm going to bet this is not going to go a whole lot faster on high. But we'll certainly find out. I'll tell you what this reminds me of is when you see somebody who's installed a fan without the motor housing. That's what it looks like to me. Okay. Medium. 0.47. And it's still wobbling almost exactly the same amount, leading me to believe that the flywheel is warped and then nothing else is out of whack. No, it is going a little faster, so I guess I would have lost that bet. Let's go up to high. Yeah, it's definitely going faster, but it's drawn 0.68, same as with the other blades. It's moving about the same amount of air, interestingly enough. Maybe a little bit more directly under the fan, and a little bit less as I go out. You guys care enough to see the Will Howell edition in reverse? I guess I'll do it. It can't do any harm. It's surprising to me, and somebody who knows more about motors than I do can explain it to me, that with the heavier blades it goes so much slower, but it's the exact same current draw. I mean, I'm sure there's some smarts that go into that, because again, Fanimation wouldn't put heavier blades on a motor than it was designed for. That is a weird fan. Will, you are a strange kid. I'll tell you one thing though, I like Casablanca stencil blades. Stencil blades. There's not too many fans they don't look good on. You know what I want to see? And if I have a set of blades and brackets handy, I might just do it. I want to see 4 Seasons blades and brackets on this fan. I want to see stub brackets, and I would be especially happy if they were 38-inch. I need to find a set of 38-inch 4 Seasons blades and brackets to go on this. That I want to see. Okay, let's do it in reverse. Reverse. You can hear the relay clicking when I hit reverse. I think that's cool. Low. 0.23. Hey guys, sorry about that. My phone battery died in the middle of filming. For those just tuning in now, this is the Will Howell Fanimation Islander. It's got Casablanca blades and brackets on it with pewter finish brackets and stencil blades. This is a custom request from Will. So we started it on low reverse and then the phone camera died. So low reverse is drawing 0.23, medium reverse 0.47. I guess I can show you the amp meter now. High, reverse, did I hit high? Yep. Oh, 0.68. That's different than different than all the others. And off. I don't have anywhere in mind yet to install these Islanders, but they are pretty cool. Of course, I would install them with the wicker blades and not the Casablanca blades. I'll play it with the zoom. I don't normally do it because I feel like the quality is pretty low, and then plus it's much more jerky. But this thing's taking so long to spin down, then I gotta do something. I will say I really like the canopies on these, which is interesting because it's not installed for the video. But if you're going to do a ball socket canopy, I think this is one of the better looking ball socket canopies that is still made. When I was listing Fanimations that I want before, I forgot to include the Levant. I want a Levant too. Okay, well that's the video. Thanks for watching.